We're in the business of putting on fights. UFC Apex is nothing but a phenomenal facility that we get a lot of great accolades for those that are in the industry and do broadcast centers, as well as those that are just in the sports industry.
And go. Change it, music. And quiet.
I'm Tim O'Toole. I am the Senior Vice President of Event Production. I oversee all the technical aspects of the UFC tour, as well as the worldwide distribution of our content. In addition, I oversee the Broadcast Operations Center on our recently opened UFC Apex in Las Vegas. We had plans for 3 to 4 years in the future to start running UFC events there. We opened it in 2 phases. One was converting the warehouse space into arena or venue space, and the second phase was building out a Broadcast Operations Center. In the midst of building that Broadcast Operations Center, the pandemic hit and we had to pivot. We stopped touring our shows and started running all of the UFC events, including our pay-per-views, out of UFC Apex.
We have a lot of demands on video and audio resources, 13 transmission paths leaving the facility each show, switcher interfaces, the audio console interfaces, the transmission encoding interfaces, both inbound and outbound. My name is Tracy Michaels. I contract with Tim O'Toole at the UFC to oversee the engineering of the broadcast facility. A lot of us have been around UFC working for them on a contract basis 15 plus years. We have a strong dedication to make sure the product works. Well, that dedication comes in an engineering form to make sure that the equipment works, the facility is doing what it needs to.
We found the best partner in Beck TV to be able to help us with our vision and guide us with the design of a broadcast center, not only just the systems integration, but also the layout of the rooms and the central core of the facility.
The router gives us the flexibility to build all of those pieces and the functionality to control those audio workflows with the video workflows to keep the broadcast plant up and running and going and really make it the showpiece that it is. Many of the workflow signals within the plant are baseband, either coming in or going out. Any number of things that we could run into from a source origination that's coming in via transmission. Those entities, when you bring all those together, you're talking about many cross platforms between switchers, cameras, replay, and transmission, and interaction between 3 different productions that live and die by the IPG gateways to process signals timely, effectively, efficiently in what they're doing. Then we're able to go to the tried and true Evertz multi-viewers. Moving to this full IP infrastructure of the multi-viewers 32x4 gives each of our rooms the flexibility that we need, and then more critically in our transmission resources, being able to utilize all of the audio, the captioning, subtitle monitoring that we need to do as we deliver and prep our programs for delivery around the world. So between Magnum controlling all of those assets and us being able to analyze what we're doing with them and get the engineering in depth with the overlay of the operations in depth is invaluable to our daily setup. Especially in the IP world, all of your ports, your devices, see what links are up. Rather than just routing on the top side on client host, you're able to dig deeper in on the SDVN side. Being able to quickly troubleshoot on a deeper basis, Magnum is, instrumental in helping to work those processes. And we have that ability and that infrastructure that things are there when we need to do it.
The future is we are going to set out and develop this real estate into some form of sports and entertainment property in the surrounding area. That UFC Apex and the BOC will be the central hub for all productions that happen at these facilities. The sky's the limit of what we can do, not only here in Las Vegas, but this facility also will become a full REMI facility that we can handle multiple productions worldwide, be it a UFC event or other events.